earlier, to me, they say trading skill is like driving a car. This is just a fast car. As a good driver, as a good driver, you don't have one car, correct? The best driver, you have a dozen cars standby, correct? You want to pick up your girlfriend, you drive Ferrari lah. If you want to pick up potential customers, you get Ahmad and your driver drive your Rolls Royce on like 5 years old, drive until 4 or 6 years old, you go bank $1.8 million Rolls Royce. Correct? When you want to pick up a business partner or whatever, it's a BMW. Correct? So it's actually what you call using the right vehicle in the right environment.
Yeah.
That basically your driving skills is not only driving skills, also within your so-called your capital budget. Let's be honest, a Ferrari look nice, but to be honest, some people can afford Ferrari and Rolls Royce. So can I use a cheaper substitution to do the same objective? Yes, you can. You can get a Camry or whatever, it's a nice Camry, and it's not going to cost you $1.1 million. Same thing for trading. So ESN91 is fast method. Nothing wrong here, Mr. Quack. So now I need to share with you what's other things available. Okay? You are by nature as an accountant. And then if you are accountant, you're more pro. Somebody say I like to calculate. I like to justify, quantify in terms of percentages, numbers. Correct?
Yes and no, okay.
That means that you calculate it, you are more systematic. You're not
systematic maybe is I prefer something that's more systematic.
In my trading side, in my trading world, I trade 365 degrees. You got 360 degrees, actually my work 365. More than that. So just like you said, one is what we call in nature of trading, it's what I call hunter style.
Yes. You find the opportunity is there, you will shoot fast.
After you take back home, after that once you hunt one big buffalo or tiger, so I got people who do this method lah. Great, 做2 buy trade, 3 buy trade. Okay, my quota $5,000 搞掉. No trade. Nothing wrong. It's perfectly acceptable.
To earn that 5,000, how much capital have you put in?
Actually, off the cuff, depends how much trading you do lah. Okay. Okay. Now first and foremost, one thing here. Let's say we open a typical US broker.
Right.
We're not talking about spot broker. Let's say we open a real proper broker, and we open what we call all-in-one account, with such as options, shares, futures, all combined together. Maybe about 30 USD.
Okay.
You see, can
Okay.
It's 30 USD. 50K will be better, but around 30K plus only come. Of course, some of my students from start with 25, 30, and after that, they upgrade to 50, 80, 100K level. Okay, say like, let's say one of them upgrade to 85, 90K already. Okay. Now it's okay. He's doing comfortable doing so. He's increasing position, I think, in order to increase his maximum trade maximization. If you trade 100 shares, 200 shares, first, you make $3 per share. Thomas, not 200 shares, $900, $600 in a year, not much money. But in terms of shortness of time frame and cheapness of commission, it's justifiable. What something okay lah. So it's something like for what we call casual basis. Typically US, let's say you open a 40K account at leverage. Typical US broker will give 4 times leverage. That means you can trade up to $160,000. Okay. Let's say you trade one company. Let's go find one company recently got move on.
You're talking about stock or you're talking about currency?
Stock.
Oh, you're talking about stock, okay.
Currencies within that one. Stocks, I talk in terms of dollars.
Okay.
Currency in terms of half a cent or 0.10 of a cent, not dollar. 25%, 25 pips. Nothing wrong with it, but most of the time I tell people, unless it's not a good platform to trade, and it's only good for people starting off, who's financially limited, who want to test out, that is good. But in terms of serious trading, not so good.
Not so good. You mean currency is not so good for serious trading?
because currency, okay, let me see what's the problem here. Listen carefully, listen carefully. The problem with currency is that it moves very small. A currency, let's say if you move say 50 pips, how late already? 50 pips, you put in $100,000 worth of risk. If 50 pips only make $500 only. Okay or not? So just simply, Thomas said, I put in 1,000, I make 500, no. Let's say you do a standard lot, it's 100,000 units. And you make 50 pips out of it, $500. The return is not 3% return or 1% return, it's 10% return. $500 divided by 100,000. How many percent? 50 p is common. Not rare, but 50 p is not going to happen every day. 最貴能3倍、4倍 3-4 times. If 25-30 pips, maybe 10 times, 12 times a month. I have a master list, as you see in the Facebook. And we got 30, we got more than 30 events. We got potentially move 30 pips. But whether it can move or not, see the market. No guarantee move at all. But then we know at this time it's been a hot spot. Like car park attendant like that. This time this place bao jiao. Then like good people, why should I spend 3 hours wandering around when I come this place CR streets and Buffet Street at 6:45 to 7 o'clock, I sure get my quota for the day one. You want to spend too much time doing that? Let's go half an hour long. This is called efficiency and productive. That's why I don't believe in spending hours looking for chance to trade. Okay? Now I prefer stocks and shares because if I don't know how much capital you have, we talk separately. Stock and shares competitive because stock and shares I know is much more opportunities. Because every day opening 9:30 to 9, there's gonna be very often every 3 months they got earnings announcement, correct, for all American companies, correct. Every 3 months the stock can sell. Big move, right? Ultra move, right? So with a lot of opportunities. Stocks compared to forex, stocks have much more opportunities than forex at the time. Easier to trade. Forex time ring run all the place. But for stocks it's 9:30 Singapore time now. You spend half an hour, 45 minutes, 2-3 times a week, you get chance trade. I guarantee. Because how much chance will depend on Mr. Market but you do move. Okay? So this is stock trading. Okay, message me now. Okay, man. So let me show something you understand better. Okay. So there got 3 type instruments available at different levels. The cheapest instrument is $2,000 is spot forex. But spot forex to me is not the best instrument trade. It's the cheapest and it's heavily promoted, but it's not a good instrument to learn. If you got capital resources, I think you got 30-40K that can cover with, I think go to futures, go to shares, go to options. Let me explain to you why. In world trading, I trade 4 times leverage, 6 times leverage for stocks and shares. Okay? Futures up to 24-28 times. Futures is called professional traders maybe less than 20, up maximum of 20 times leverage, maximum 20 times. 20 times. Forex you all trade 50 times, 100 times leverage. So you think what, a person who trade more leverage safer or less leverage safer?
Less is safer.
Let's say you go and do let's say you go like 200 shares. For you lose $1,000 let's say it's a $50 company so it's $5,000, it's $10,000, $10,000, and you trade one standard lot. You think which one what's the chances for you to lose $1,000? $10,000 worth of shares or $100,000 worth of currencies?
Currency is risk is higher.
1% drop high chance 1% 100,000 to change Here the 10,000 lose 1% it's only $100 only. Lose 5% it's 500. You just imagine, oh no, sorry, lose 10% because it's $50 company. That means how you lose $1,000, that means like I see down there, the thing drop 10% in front of you, it still don't move. Then, okay? So shares versus currencies, shares is superior, safer, and one more thing, more transparent. When you trade spot forex broker, my job is to help you to truly understand the reality of financial markets. Whether forex, futures, shares, options, I teach all because I did trade all. In fact, I trade a combination of all. They match and mix. Because by doing this, I survive better because it's not like I only trade forex only. I count forex Japan. I'll count Euro USD for living. That's dangerous because anything happen USD, I screw up, I see you up, I think I die. But what happens if I got bulls, call up, peak, call up low, up sideways? What's the chance for me to have a one bad month and lose everything? It's no way. Unless my feng shui is so bad or my trading skill is so bad, I long, the thing collapse. I short, the thing can take over. Taken over by somebody, market take over at $60 markup. Then my sideways, but I got such thing one. If you tell me I put all my trades on euro, long euro, of course you put all your money in one, definitely chance of losing is very high lah. If you go and put your money over 10 different trades, covering up, down, sideways, what's the chance where you lose all your money? Very slim. It's what called portfolio trading. That's why market dropped 10% tonight also. So what? Don't worry. Okay? So let me go and find a couple of shares. Let's show Lincoln crack. Lincoln crack.
No. I hardly trade, that's why.
No, Lincoln, you know who?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is a social media.
Oh, LinkedIn, yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
That one I make teaching call in one night. Okay, I say to you later. LNKD. Okay? LinkedIn, I see here I draw nice. I already tell my people already. I already tell my students already. Gentlemen, 2 weeks ago, okay, look at the candles here. I think we can chance to do some trading here. So we enter a few days later. Then drop again. I said, then shoot over here.
Shoot up like that? Why is that so?
Microsoft take over the company and pay $60. 60. He pay something about $60 premium. $60 premium. Yeah. 130 something. Woo. Actually, take one price is 196. Okay? One night 攤6,000塊7,000塊. No, I say one is a proof of that. In fact, I share it in my group. I already on Friday afternoon, I already made a video about LinkedIn. They tell me, hey, this is where we should go long. I see the thing look quite okay, but I believe there's some sort of what called bullish pressure product. You can see from the patterns and charts. Tell people they trade options PP trade options because it's a swing position. But I long shares okay. Chinese every day there, of course not every day like that but for chance some reason and LinkedIn is very ferocious, okay. I mean how about I went by ferocious? I should you so understand better. You see lah? Yeah. Here correct. 136 right. Drop here to what? 135 correct. Then drop long or short. This is what I call fast trading. It's ultra methods. Top punch call here easily. How many minutes? 10 minutes. So my mixed method, I share the ultra is it's not telling you to do it, just showing the possibility. Based on your character, I don't think it's so good for you. Okay, let me be honest with you. You like to strategize the thing, like to counter check again 2 times and then 2. Because your skill level, my person, no offense, it's a fact. The skill level, I think you are not a fast trader, you are not a fast person, you're more like thinking, check once, think twice, check again, then I trade. And stuff like that. It's fast. So to make $5,000 a month, you think you can come to it? a lot of opportunities, I'll be honest. This one no more already. Last time, this company is more ferocious, I should tell you. I love this company. Give me a lot of money. Give me a lot of money in the past. This is not there, I can see. It's that price here, this month, February. $7 in 15 minutes.
But when you enter, at what point? You enter when this already happened, or before this happened, or while it is happening?
While it's happening.
While it is happening.
That's why I say C market, trade market. You see, how do I know drop? Oh, Thomas drop. Yeah, drop, short lah. What happened drop? Then your major shareholders drop too much. Buy. Your weather forecast is worthless, you send me lah. Why weather forecast? Because this is not weather. Weather is dead, but market is dead. Something drop a lot. Wow, so cheap. I buy. So after you buy, everybody here selling. This guy here, I buy because I cheap. That's the opportunity to buy. Cheap. Drop. Wow, drop $60, $80. Then from dropping new low, drop. Here, go back here.
That's why. How do you know that it's going to?
I don't. My skills, for these ultra skills, it's like a C market, trade market, correct? I tell people this is not AKA forecasting, guessing, correct? Who are you to guess? That's why a lot of people, okay, to a certain extent, besides the Singaporeans, most people like to forecast one, enter here, buy here, sell here, predict time frame, everything else, we see one, which you and I look at. You think so easy? Oh, the method says so. Hey, methods, you read this method, you Google method, you can find so many variations. Who's right? So go back. You go back to skills and understanding. Okay, so me, simple. We follow the market. The market follow, okay? Then we just follow it.
This is 5 minutes. N5 or what?
This is 1 day chart.
Oh, this is 1 day chart.
It can be N5, can be. Anyway, then we don't talk about ultra, since you're not so ultra. Let me show something about that you may be interested in, but you feel better about it. Because this is what you call a thinker. What is thinker? This one, let me check. Oh, he posts my trades out. This is one of my coaching group. Right. So this guy ties with background somewhere in Canada. You know, different groups now. This is my support group, this is my classroom group. You know. I'll show you, this is swing trade. I think it's good for you. Declare. Trade no longer valid. I already making $1,000 already. And the night top up another 1000 dollars. Of course, it's not going to happen. This is and something that is available in my standard market. Okay, then let's focus on meeting your needs. Okay, let me go find my PowerPoint slides again. Can you see? This, Thomas, you like that? So weird. Why so nice like that? This is actually my coaching. This is my coaching table. It means a lot of people, I do a lot of sessions like that, 3, 4 person here. You sit down here, then we discuss the market. Yesterday after your left, I was discussing, spend half 50 minutes analyzing market over here. So, ultra income, ultra income, okay, income, This one is more suitable for you. Oh, my student income class coming to you later. Okay. Most student 3-4 years already. Come, let's start about rate. So how you get to know about me first? Facebook, right? Facebook which one? By TRT Academy?
No, actually, somebody told me about you. Named Carving, I don't know whether you remember. He's not in Singapore now. You probably met him before. He met you 8 years ago.
Okay. Just remember my background. Look at every background. Non-profit organization elected. Okay. So Chinese said I've been doing this and the founding president. But my skill knowledge is okay members. If not, how can elect the president and how member how members want. Yeah. So for me, this is what I do. In fact, I've been retired since 2002 and I've been doing this. so long, it's just been expensive coming. So let me check to you. What's trading about? Jesus too. So, and like you drive. You ever go to your mechanic workshop and see?
Your mechanic workshop, no?
You drive a car, right?
Uh,
When you bring a car for servicing, you ever go to the
oh,
workshop?
no. I normally I just leave it there. I drive Toyota, so I send to Golden Motor and then just leave it there.
But you ever peep in the workshop, you can see how many tools on there. Next time you go and see how many KC on there. Hundreds and hundreds of KC. Screwdriver already got 20 over type screwdrivers already. Then spanner, party. All the things. So same thing. As a good trader, you cannot be going your whole life. Thomas, my whole life only got one pen only. A good trader don't trade methods. A good trader trade the market. So in terms of common sense, simply intelligent, a good trader, what is methods? These are all methods here. What is the pen now? Japan pen, German, Swiss, or this is what I call Italian, sterling silver, America, Japan, Italy, America, German, Japan, China, all these are pens. Our methods are. What are pens? Pens are methods. Already instruments. What are training methods? Are instruments for you to achieve profitability and success within your risk parameters. Making money is not that critical. Your risk is more critical. Because why? Risk kill. Making money don't kill. So I don't kill. Making money do not hurt you. Losing money will hurt you financially and emotionally. Trade the best business, I'll be honest with you. You can trade at home, trade anywhere. So this I was doing a trade in that. I was trading Lincoln, 13, 15 minutes make call per share. Some best part, I don't have internet. I couldn't don't the shopping center internet. 2-3 hour shares, 3-4 call lor. One can of coke, relax a bit. Going to shopping, you can see my method here. I was looking at futures, see if we can change it out. This is what I'm trading about. I'm not sure no. I thought trader must spend 10 hours a day looking at the market. You can. You think it's which one better idea? You spend 10 hours looking for 2 or 3 trades a day, or you spend half an hour every let's say US market anyway. Half an hour during US market open and you trade 1-2 trades a day. Which one better? US market in 1 hour I can trade futures options and concurrently, which is different style trading. Yes.
What you're saying is that means the person do not have full-time job, right? So the person can afford to do this on and off on an ad hoc basis.
Don't need a full-time job also can.
But full-time how can you keep checking?
Don't
Unless you have certain leads, or you have certain.
Don't need. I spot the trade on the computer. I spot the trade in 3 minutes. I enter the trade out in 15.
Yeah, but in order to spot the trade, you probably have to spend some time to look at which other trade that is.
I spent 3 minutes looking at it. Unfortunately, don't spend 3 hours looking at one, no.
But how do you know? Say, okay, so that means you focus on the few counters.
I can teach you how to trade. My job, I reach the stage, I take efficiency, productivity, critical to me. Of course, but besides the risk is come on. I don't do a trade that costs $50,000 worth of risk. Okay? You do a trade there is only $500,000. I'm more comfortable teaching you. I got strategies that $100,000 worth of trade can do one. Okay? But I don't teach. Or you teach, I teach very selectively to right people. People who got Chinese who can substantial comes. So most of the time I focus on productive efficiency. Risk, not the efficiency. I don't believe in spending 5 hours a day or 3 hours or half an hour a day looking for stocks. I know what I do. I reach a stage of I spend more than my 10,000 or 50,000 hours trading the market. Okay? So I have a certain skill master, certain Chinese say certain skill mastery, certain gung ho. I give you the shortcut. Spend 5 hours scanning for what? Don't need 5 minutes. My student at 5:30 tonight. Okay, gentlemen, 9:25. Stop. Check. Shortlist all the companies on trade for stocks tonight. That's what done. Forex trading. Don't need. Last Tuesday, Thursday of the month. Stand by. Okay, check confirm time 9:30, 9:30 Singapore time. We stand by 9:30. Not stand by 5 minutes early, just in case. Then 9:35, 9:40. Waiting down. Right? Clock 15 minutes wasted. Not 5 hours. If you got move, whoa, 80, 90 pips in 10 minutes. What? Then you need to spot, scan, research, complete reports and read books. I've achieved the 10,000 hour so-called mentorship period. I've done that, better than that. That be honest, I spend more than 10,000 hours coaching people. You are not the first, you are the third person, fourth person. Before you come, I spend 1 hour with my Thai student out there. Explaining advanced derivative trading to him. So, my 10,000 hours, don't say in trading, my 10,000 hours coaching, helping people already is more than that already. So now I'm teaching you how to shortcut, until cannot shortcut anymore. Lead you directly instead of go and beat the bush. Gentlemen, look at this spot, this time spade. This is the last, this 3 place you visit. If no lobang, don't go, nothing to do. Okay? So, you worry about finding stocks and shares? I don't worry about it. Lobang a lot one. Unless the night very quiet lah. Then you also spend 5 minutes, okay. Okay, nothing left. Okay, tonight, my call. After one week got 22 nights or 23 nights. You need to spend 5 hours. Don't need 2-3 hours, 2-3 nights a week, no more enough already. Okay, after I explain you this method called income method. You do 1 night a week also can. 15 minutes, enough lah. Thomas, on monitor market, I said don't worry. You monitor market on your smartphone every day. You go in the toilet, relax a bit. Let's say you going volume, go bit hot. Okay, yesterday night how? 2 minutes check. Wow, market yesterday night crazy. Drop by 100 points. Okay, no mind. Then tonight check. If market behave normally, watch out. Means the system is so robust, it's accounted for normal market movement. So Thomas, what must take action? Step by take action. You step by take action, right? Time to take profit or market key up. Market go turn volatile, drop 200 points tonight. Then they say tomorrow night, stay 230 points, and then no choice. Then on Monday, okay, then 2-3 days later, stand by the market and reverse crack. Okay, give a minute. See something like that. Now Mr. Power key sell one. No, okay. You see these futures. Okay, I trade futures. A lot of people like to do this way. Should you want? Why is my I see. Yeah. Thomas, how you focus? They're just opening only. Yeah, just opening. Alright. So, okay, okay, wait. Very high on that. Wait. My big head, not bad lah. Not bad. Not very good but still bad, not bad. Bigger than average. The mic, if this candle break the high of 143 it's a deep sell there. Why? Cannot. This candle big. This candle big it's big candle big. Then what? Break the chart high break the high here. Wow, break the high candle here. Channel breakout. The mic. Bang salad mini. Chop is the call lah, so 10 call lor. For beginner, practice go ahead. Can do that. Okay? So leave it alone. Thomas doing now. I say relax. We are not going to chase the market. We're looking for momentum, right? We're looking for strength, right? Strength is not strength, right? Strength must be on top, right? it's not located, right? Okay? To me, it's trading like that. So, no, Thomas, how you know? I tell you, I just show my figure to you. Oh, like that. Market open can spend 5-10 minutes the handphone So don't need to spend don't spend so many hours looking at the possibility. Come, and let's focus on your subject. Okay, anyway, right, this is a nice restaurant on there. Okay, looking at what this is. This one is 6E. Euro futures. I was hoping to make some money to cover expenses. This one okay lah. Make enough money to cover my wife next 2 days shopping expenses. Okay. Cause I'm not talking about Prata and Gucci and all this. One thing good. We are not into such things. Okay. If we do such things, then my here will not be few couple $1,000 pen here. Here will be $50,000 pens. I got students who love pens. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead. You are working now, correct?
I'm not working.
You go back. What are you in distribution or are you in retirement or whatever?
No, I was retrenched.
So
4
now,
months ago.
okay. So you're now looking. You're looking to find work.
I am actually exploring which is better. Is it something, if I start to be a trader, is it something that better in the sense that I can build a skill that I can continue doing and can cover my expenses, or is it something that better to focus on the job? So
mixture of both. Listen carefully. What is your expenses, Mama? You need to have target. Okay, because to make money is not a problem. It's
how much?
It's only how much related to how much. Thomas, I got $100,000. I need 5K a month. Easy to achieve lah. Much easier to achieve lah. But Thomas, I only got 5,000. I will make $5,000 a month. Which one higher chance of success?
100,000.
100,000. But for you learning curve, 100,000. Of course, only even you put 30-40K level, I think it's quite okay already. But all things learning, you must start from where? Beginner, amateur level, correct?
Yeah.
And grow up is your channel. You don't expect me in 2 days, in 1 or 2 months cycle, in 3 days, 2 night class, voila, you can become main point market. Can you become a full scale accountant in having a 10 workshop level class? No. Same thing for you, it's skill based. So my apologies to you if I go pour big cold water on you, but my advice to you, if you get a job, get a job. Find a job, so you, but at the same time, you need to stand by for future proofing. Then you must start learning how to trade in a part-time mode.